Okay, there are no further questions. Let's start to sell over 110 cars on the lineup here for tonight. Let's kick it off from standard trend over here. This is lot number 1. Yeah, it's on to lot number 1. Let's get it over here. 2019 Mazda CX-3 2-liter active automatic. Yeah, it's on the active and it's on the automatic over here. Still a financeable motor vehicles. Got 140 kilometers long. Low kilometer retail is 234. Yeah, it's going to be tossing at 234 over here. Go fly this price here anywhere at 125. Yeah, we're 125 and 125. 100,000 rand behind the retail here. Retailing at 235. I'm looking at 1, 2, and 5. Hey, we're 125 and 125. See the right now. Finance motor vehicle here. Looking at 125,000 to go here. I'll go 120. Hey, we're 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. Let's put it over here. All the rest should be over here. It's on the active automatic. It's on the active on the automatic here. So we've got 143 low kilos on the top over here. Looking at 120,000. Hey, we're 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. Show here. Closing good. Looking at 120,000. Going on the first, anywhere at 120,000 going on the second, and third, no, but it's looking at 120. Come on here guys, with more than 100,000 behind the retail over here. I'll go 115. Let's see if they'll confirm here. 115, 115 and 115, half sale price over here, retailing at 235. Automatic motor vehicle here, looking at 115,000. Hey, we're taking 115,000 on the show here. We're going to send it through at 115,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 115, closing it on the second, and third, no, we're looking at 115.
Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen, number 2030, brand 30 percent of the retail for the vehicles is at 195,000 and trade for the vehicles is at 152,000 and anywhere at 45. I will do for the night. Hey, 45,000 rand, just pick it up, 45,000 rand, only 45,000 rand, all the way from Saturday to only 45,000 rand, we'll put it to 195,000 rand, car pick it up, only 45,000 rand, easy, only 45,000 rand, whoever pick it up, only 45,000 rand, all the way from Saturday to only 45,000 rand, we get it up, only 45,000 rand, car pick it up, only 45,000 rand, bottle for the ladies and only 45,000 rand, retail is at 195,000 rand, car picked up only 45,000 rand, easy to only red only 45,000 rand, we did it up only 45,000 rand, car picked up only 45,000 rand, easy to only 45,000 rand, we did it up only 45,000 rand, 195, just that it's all ladies and gentlemen, only 45,000 rand, whoever did it only 45,000 rand on the first, 45,000 rand on the second, 45,000 rand on the third and final. Not done yet. Guys, retail says at 195,000 rand. I'm selling the car for 45,000. Trade for the car says at 152. 152,000 rand. 45,000 rand. 45. And there's not even a hand up. That's a bargain though, guys. For 45,000. 195 is the retail. I'll ask you for head weight 40,000 and I'm just going to look at this car. Head weight 40,000 and car weight 40,000 and easy, but it's very only 40,000 and whoever is 40,000 and we get that and only 40,000 and me get only 40,000 and car weight only 40,000 and we get that only 40,000 and put those 4,000, put your bill number up and only 40,000 and we get that only 40,000 and car weight only 40,000 and easy, but it's very only 40,000 and resources at 195,000 and car weight only 40,000 and wherever is only 40,000 and easy, but it's very only 40,000 and we get that only 40,000 and this is the process overlay that is very only 40,000 and whoever is only 40,000 and you know what, it's Christmas, you at 35.
35K. This kind of guys is
at 35. 35 that. Then we 36,000 and then only 36,000 and we get that only 36,000 and but we're not kidding. I'm saying 35,000 and on the third. On the second. Third and final goal. So that's a bargain deal. 195,000 and it's a retail
You won't see that price very often here, guys. There is absolutely nothing here. This is lot number 3. It's on lot number 3 with the over here. 2022 on VW Polo 1.4 train line. It's on 1.4 on the train line in front of here. Vehicle has only 75,000 kilos on the clock here. Still financeable, 75 on the clock. Retailing at 188. It's going to be sitting at 188,000 over here. W money here anywhere at 90,000. W buy here 9 and over. Anywhere 9 and over, 9 and over, 75,000 kilos on the clock over here. Looking at 90,000. W buy. It's going to be buy right now. Looking at 90,000 over here. It's got 75,000 kilos on the clock. Halfway to retail. Retail getting 190. I'm looking at 90. And it takes a 9 and over, 9 and over. You can finance it right now. But only 90,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 90,000 going on the second. But it's looking at 90, guys. Yes, it's 2022 model, 75,000 on the clock over here. It's financeable, looking at 90,000. And it takes a 9 and over, 9 and over. Show here. And going to sell this certainly 85 or 10 over here. 8 and 5. 8 and 5 and 85 is what we over here. So retail sitting at 188, 75,000 kilos on the clock here. Looking at 85. 8 and 5 and 85. This is going to be a steel deal here. Retailing at 188 here. Got 85, 85 number at 85 and that. Close at 85, looking at 86 to advance, going on the first. Anywhere 86 on the second and third, no more. 85 selling over there. Third, meanwhile, the bidding is on, guys, selling. 85, never went down. I counted 3 times. Here's what this number is yours. The number 501 going at 85.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna give you a tip. Like, if somebody's already fitting a vehicle,
number 3.1. Number 3.1 and it is anywhere 245. Then we get up on the
245 on this one.
On the second, very final.
We move Gunnerland from Standard over here. What I said is lot number 4. It's on to lot number 4 up over here. 2024 B200 over here. 1.9 diesel automatic. It's on diesel on the automatic over here. It's got 6,300 kilometers on the clock over here. Just under 7,000 kilometers on the clock. 2024 model diesel automatic. Retail is 436. It's going to be costing 126,000 over here. Trade value sitting at 395. It's financeable. It's an automatic over here. It's an absolute workhorse anywhere at 210. Anywhere 210 to 210, halfway to the retail value here. Looking at 210,000 financeable buy. It's a financeable buy right now. Looking at 210. Retail well over 400. 7,000 kilos on the clock over here. Looking at 210. Anywhere 210 to 210 right now. 210 being 200 on 10 here. 200 to go. 2 go over to 2 go. See right now. Where you at? One sell. I'll go 10 more. Give you 190. I'll meet you smack bang in the middle. 190. I'll take the over here. 7 on the clock at 190 over. 190 over. 190 over to it here. 190. We've got 190 looking at 192. And we're 192 and 192 over show here. We've got 190,000 looking at 192 going on the first. 192 on the second and third, no advance, 192, 194, 194, 194, 194, now 196, 196, 198, now 200, 200, one more time here, I'll meet you at 199, you want to take it at 199, 199 we show, 198,000 closing selling going on the first, looking at 199 on the second, and third, no advance, 198 over there, bid number 364 at 198.
Lot number 5. Lot number 5 is the 2023 Nissan Qashqai and it's 1.3. I said electronic in front of them, 69,000 cases on the top of the 2023. Retail is 135,000 145,000 in front of the anyway, 345. Head weight 135,000 and left weight 145,000 and 69,000 meters on the front end of the front of the vehicle and only 345. We get up only 335,000 and car weight 145,000 left 45,000 and put the details on left 35,000 and whoever is only 345,000 and he's easy to get and only 345,000 and we get only 345,000 and 69,000 meters on the top of after 340. Head weight 140,000 and car weight 140,000 and put the details on left 35,000 and car weight 140,000 and whoever is only 340,000 and 69,000 meters on the top and only 340,000 and on the first. 340,000 and on the second. 340,000 and on the third and final.
Okay, let's move it along. This is lot number 6. It's on to lot number 6 moves over here. What a machine. It's a 2023 Nissan Patrol on the V8 LE Premium. It's on the LE Premium over here. It's got 78,000 kilos on the clock over here. This is a luxury SUV. It's a luxury SUV over here. Nicely spec motor vehicle over here. Finance all day long anywhere at 1.15 million over here. 1.15. Anywhere 1.15 million over here, guys. It's a 2023 on the Nissan Patrol over here. V8 LE Premium. It's a luxury premium over here. It's a whole lot of SUV here. Looking at 1.15 million to over here. I'll go 1.13. Anyway, 1.13 million over here. Got an absolute steering wheel over here. 2023 on the Nissan Patrol over here. Finance looking at 1.13. Anyway, 1.13 over here. I'll show you. Looking at 1.13 million going on the first. Anywhere at 1.13 going on the second and third. No, but it's looking at 1.13 we show here, guys. Let's send it off here. Let's see, Donald take. Let's go 1.1 over here, 1.12 over. Anyway, 1.1 million over here. It's a 2023 on the Nissan Patrol over here. It's financeable. It's a whole lot of luxury. Yeah, it's a whole lot of luxury in this SUV over here. Financeable looking at 1.1 going on the first. Anywhere at 1.1 million going on the second and third. Nobody's looking at 1.1. Nobody wants over here. Anybody goes over here. Financeable motor vehicle. I'm looking at 1.1. I'll go 1,080,000. Let's see over here. 1,080,000 to go. Hey, takes it 1,080,000 down from over here. Financeable motor vehicle over here, guys. Got to be an absolute fine here. Financeable looking at 1,080,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 1,080,000 going on the second and third. Nobody's looking at 1,080,000, guys. Here we're already STC over here, subject to confirmation. Looking at 1,080,000. Let's go 1,050,000 over here. 1,050,000 to go. Financeable motor vehicle over here on patrol at 1,050,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 1,050,000 going on the second and third. Nobody's looking at 1,050,000. Let's move.
Lot number 7. Lot number 7 means that the move along to 2014 purchase and the NFC and the one process every good is the and property anywhere at 110. Head weight 110,000 and car weight 110,000 and represent 110,000 and plus the policy is 110,000 and car weight 110,000 and represent 110,000 and we get 110,000 and plus the one after 105, head weight 105,000 and car weight 105,000 and represent 105,000 and easy to go into 105,000 and car weight 145,000 and represent 105,000 and we get 105,000 and what was it say go to the reference after 100, head weight 100,000 and car weight 100,000 and represent 100,000 and we get 100,000 and car weight 100,000 and get the numbers I get it also at only 100,000 and represent 100,000 and on the first. 100,000 and on the second. 100,000 and on the third and final.
We move here. This is lot number 8. It's on to lot 8 over here. Dr. Mazul intact with the sunroof leather seats. It's a 2013 VW Beetle 1.4 TSI Sport and it's the DSG. It's on the sport of the DSG over here. Retail sitting at 175,000 over here. Very good money sold here anywhere at 110. Anywhere on the VW Beetle to go over here. It's the 1.4 TSI, it's the Sport DSG. It's on the Sport on the DSG over here. Sun seat rims all intact here, looking at 110. We're one over, it's going to run to about 110,000 rand to sell over here. We're going to go 110, let's go 105. We're 105 to 105, it's going to run to now about 105,000 to go. Let's look to go over here on the motor power here. It's got the Sun full intact here, looking at 105. We're 105 to 105, see what you want to go now about 105,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 105,000 going on the second, and third, no, we're looking at 105.
Lot number 9. Lot number 9, ladies and resources at 340,000 anyway, 190. Then 190,000 rand, we're 190,000 rand, we're 190,000 rand, we're 140,000 rand, car, 190,000 rand, we're 190,000 rand, easy to go to 190,000 rand, and it's an order for after 185, and 185,000 rand, 185,000 rand, we're 185,000 rand, maybe 185,000 rand, car, 185,000 rand, we're 185,000 rand, big it down into it, I don't have 185,000 rand, look at it, 140,000 rand, car, 185,000 rand, we're 185,000 rand on the first. 185,000 rand on the second, 185,000 rand for the third and final pool.
Beetle, this is lot number 10. It's on to lot number 10 over here. 2015 on the Toyota Etios, 1.5 XI with 115,000 on the top over here. Low kilos, and it's on the sedan. It's on the sedan, got low kilos on the tank here. 2015 on the model here, anywhere 90,000. Anywhere 9 and over 9 and over. It's on the Etios sedan to over here. It's got 115,000 kilos on the top here. Absolute low mileage sedan. It's got low kilos on the tank here, looking at 90,000. Anywhere 9 and over 9 and over. We want to now at only 90,000 going on the first, anywhere at 90,000 going on the second, and third. We're looking at 99 here, 115 on the top here, I'll go 85, anywhere 85 and 85, it's on the sedan to go over here, 2015 model with low kilos, got 115 on the top here, looking at 85,000, and it takes 85 and 85, see what we want to now at 85,000, closing the bit on the first, anywhere at 85,000 on the second, and third, we're looking at 85. Let's go.
Lot number 11. Lot number 11, ladies and
This is lot number 12. It's on the lot over here. 2019 on all over here. Another finance on the car. It's on the Yaris 1.5 XI 5-door. It's on the XI 5-door here. So we got 144,000 kilos on the top here. Retail is 195. It's the retail sitting at 195,000 rand over here. Very good money sold here anywhere at 125. Anywhere 125 to 125 on the Yaris over here. 2019 model got 144 on the clock. It's so we got 144,000 kilos on the clock over here. Low kilos to go. It's got low kilos to go over here. Got an absolute buy here looking at 125. Anyway, 125 125, 125, see the right to now. 125, let's go 120. And we're 120, retail sitting at 195,000 over here. Lorry welcome I. Yes, lorry welcome I right to now. Looking at 120,000 are we showing here. 120 going on the first. Anywhere at 120,000 going on the second, and third number is at 125. That's all we're going here. Last question be 118. Anywhere on the way to the one way to be over here at 118,000. And it takes it one way to the one way to the one right now at 118,000 right over here.
Registration you can do it on the
Looking at 118, anywhere 118 to 118 over here, 118,000 various fuel here going on the first, anywhere at 118,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 118.
Number 13. Number in 60, then 60,000 rand, only 60,000 rand, only 60,000 rand, we get up only 60,000 rand, car picked up only 60,000 rand, get another, get the only 60,000 rand, let's Renault Sandero only 60,000 rand, whoever is only 60,000 rand, we get only 60,000 rand, car picked up only 60,000 rand, I lost it 55, then 55,000 rand, car picked up only 55,000 rand, well, only 55,000 rand. We get it up only 55,000 rand. Car picked it up only 55,000 rand. Kids and only 55,000 rand. Well, only 55,000 rand. Car picked it up only 55,000 rand. Easy people is only 55,000 rand. We get it only 55,000 rand on the first. 55,000 rand on the second. 55,000 rand on the third final pool. I lost at 50. Then 50,000 rand. Cut it there only 50,000 rand. We get only 50,000 rand. Me get only 50,000 rand. Car it there only 50,000 rand. Then get only 50,000 rand. Look what's got it there. Let's about to get the full tonight again. Get only 50,000 rand. Car it there only 50,000 rand. Where is only 50,000 rand on the first? 50,000 rand on the second. 50,000 rand for the third final pool.
We go lot number 14. It's on lot 1 over here. 209 on the Beetle base here. It's got low kilos. It's got 122,000 kilos on the top over here. Absolute low kilos on the 209 model here. And it's on the blue base. It's on the blue base over here. We just still sitting at about 100,000 men here. Anywhere at 75. Anywhere at 75 to 75. But it's running right now. Looking at 75,000. It takes 75 to 75. Low kilo Beetle base over here. It's got 122 on the top over here. Nice motor vehicle here with low kilos at 7 and 5. Anyway, 75 to 75, see the right now. Looking at 75,000 men, are we sure? Going on the first. Anywhere at 75,000 going on the second. And third number is looking at 75. Can't go much less over here. I can toss the question. Be 72. Let's see if they'll confirm here. 7 and 2. At 7 and 2 is 72 low kilometer vehicle here. Looking at 72,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 72,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 72.
Lot number 15. Lot number 15 is very quickly. Only 100 is on the top. Resources are 224,000 rand. Car is 155,000 rand. 145,000 rand. We get only 145. Me get only 145,000 rand. Car is 145,000 rand. And it's only 100. I'm not talking about 145,000 rand. Wherever it is, 145,000 rand. Finally, 145,000 rand. Car is 145,000 rand. We get only 145,000 rand. Only 100 of them is the root until 144,000 rand. All after 140. 140,000 rand, car picked up 140,000 rand, whoever picked it 140,000 rand, me 140,000 rand, car picked up 140,000 rand, whoever picked it 140,000 rand, easy to put it 140,000 rand, put it 134,000 rand, whoever picked it 140,000 rand on the first, 140,000 rand on the second, 140,000 rand on the third and final pool.
We go on number 16. It's on the lot of 1 and 600 over here. Stock show business. It's a 2021 on the Toyota Venza. It's a 2021 Toyota Venza over here. 1.3 on the panel line over here. 84 business to go anywhere at 125. Anywhere 125 or 125. 2021 on the Toyota Venza over here. It's on the 1.3 panel line over here. Got to be by at 125. 125 or 125. 2021 Toyota Venza over here. Got to be seen at 125. 125 or 125. See you want to now at 125,000 men over here. Got to be an absolute buy. It's going to be an absolute bottom line. You're looking at 125,000. Give me 120. Let's see here. 1-2 over. 1-2 over. 1-2 over. On the event. Let's go over here. Absolute bottom line over here. Looking at 120. Anywhere 1-2 over. 1-2 over. Sure here. Closing. We're looking at 120,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 120,000 going on the second and third. Number is looking at 120. Come on here guys, 2021 model over here. Don't think they're going to confirm. Give me 115 people car here. It's a 2021 model at 115. 115 or 115. 2021 model events over here. Looking at 115,000 going on the first. 115,000 going on the second and third. Number is looking at 115.
So, lot number 17. Lot number 17 is the brand that we say that we is the brand that they for purposes. I am for the brand that can be for the brand that they do the root and the 104,000 and head for the anyway 110. Head 110,000 and help with 110,000 and 110,000 rand. Such a good day, 110,000 and car, 110,000 and 110,000 and easy to go to 110,000 and car, 110,000 and answer, 110,000 and also 105, 105,000 and got 105,000 and 105,000 and meet 105,000 and car, 105,000 and easy to go to 105,000 and 104,000 and car, 105,000 and 5,000 and all. I said 100, that's all. Get 100,000 and got 100,000 and 100,000 and liters in that 104,000 and got 100,000 and where is 100,000 and easy to go to 100,000 and on the first. 100,000 and on the second. 100,000 and on the third and final.
So lot number 18, it's lot 18 will be over here. It's a Nissan Micra 2022 on the Nissan Micra, 900 turbo on the Vizia. It's on the 900 on the turbo Vizia over here. So we got 88,000 kilos on the top here. Lower kilos retail is 223. It's the retail selling is 223,000 over here. Low kilo about 2022 model. It's financeable. It's a fuel saver anywhere 125. Anyway, 125, 125, a whole lot of vehicle over here. Another one with 100,000 behind the retail value, looking at 1, 2, and 5. Anyway, 125 and 125, see the over here. So look at the vehicle, 2022 model over here. 88 on the lot over here. I'll meet you at 120,000. Anyway, 120 over, 120, you can finance the motor vehicle, looking at 120,000. Anyway, take it 120 over, 120 over, 200 over here. Make it your seal deal at 120,000 going on the first. 120,000 going on the second and third number is at 120.
Lot number 19. Lot number 19. Renault Sandero especially 120 on the property. Anyway, 90,000 only 90,000 rand. 120 on the property, only 90,000 rand. Car, only 90,000 rand. Kids, kids also only 90,000 rand. Where 90,000 rand. We get only 90,000 rand. Media only 90,000 rand. Especially only 90,000 rand. Car, only 90,000 rand. Where only 90,000 rand. All I said 85. 85,000 rand. Only 85,000 rand. Media only 85,000 rand. 85,000 and where? 85,000 and 120 from the public only 85,000 and God set it up only 85,000 and easy only 85,000 and where? 85,000 and 120 from the public after 80. 80,000 and God set it up only 80,000 and easy only car, only 80,000 and only is on the top and only 80,000 and only 80,000 and on the third. 80,000 and on the second. 80,000 and on the third and final.
80K.
On we go, lot number 20. It's on to lot number 2 over here. Another financial SUV 2018 on the Haval XUV 1.5 Turbo City. It's on the turbo on the city over here. So I'm going to 133 on the top over here. Financeable anywhere 130. Hey, we're 130 financeable SUV to go over here. It's on 1.2, 1.5 Turbo City here. It's got one double fleet on the clock here. It's financeable at 130. Hey, we're 130 city over here. Financeable 125,000. I'll take it over here. 125, 125 over here. Financeable SUV with low kilos. It's a 2018 model sold here. Looking at 125 on the first, 125,000 on the second, and third was at 125.
Lot number 21. Lot number 21 is the red SUV that we pass on for Jetta and the red SUV and also the 267,000 a day for the England 150. Then 850,000 and that 150,000 150,000 we get 150,000 and cars 150,000 and easy 150,000 and 152 is on the put them to 167,000 and car 150,000 and 150,000 and we get 150,000 and all after 145 then 145,000 and car 145,000 and 145 million 145,000 and car 145,000 and 152 on the top ladies and 145,000 and 145,000 and easy 145,000 and on the third 145,000 and on the second 145,000 and on the third and final.
On we move, lot number 22. It's lot number 22 coming through over here. This is a Sunday 2013 on the Ford Focus 2 liter. It's on the ST3. It's on the ST3 over here. It's got the sunroof, legacy, chrome roll intact here. Retail is 185 tons of power on the ground over here. It's only got 169,000 kilos on the clock. Low kilos anywhere at 120,000. We're 120 over on the ST3 to go over here. It's nice wholesale price over here. It's on the ST3. It's on the ST on the 3 over here. It's only got 169,000 kilos on the clock here. Looking at 120. And it says it 120 over. It's going over here. 120,000 and over here. Give me 117 at 117. And we're 117 to 117 over here. On the ST3 to go over here. It's got to be an absolute buy. Low kilos intact at 117,000 on the first. Anywhere at 117,000 going on the second, and third number is at 117.
Lot number 23. Lot number 23 ladies and gentlemen, 2018 yes, the red is one of the see the red is the starting from the release of the 2019 parliament in front of the anyway 110. Then we have 110,000 and up and 110,000 and good 110,000 rand. Medium 110,000 and top 110,000 and good 110,000 and let's see the other and it's about the look at each other and 5,000 after 105 then we have 5,000 and top 105,000 and good 105,000 rand. Medium 105,000 and top 105,000 and good 105,000 and big and I don't have 5,000 and on the first 105,000 and on the second 105,000 and on the third and final.
Move, lot number is lot number 24. It's on to lot number 24 over here. This is the power shift. It's a automatic. It's a 2016 on the Ford Fiesta. It's on the one Tony Bruce and the over here. Power shift on the vehicle. So we got 133,000 kilos on the clock. Low kilos anywhere at 95,000. Hey, we're at 95 and 95 through the right now. With 95,000 right here. It's an automatic motor car. It's on the power shift with 100. 133 on the clock over here. Low kilos automatic at 95,000. Anyway, 9,595, nice green by over here. And it's on the automatic here. Not easy to come by here. Running at 95,000. Anyway, 9,595, see what like it goes over here. Got to be an absolute buy. Retail sitting at nearly 140,000 men. I'm looking at 9 and 5. And it takes at 9 and 5 and 95. Don't be late over here. Power shift automatic at 95,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 95,000 going on the second and third. Nobody's looking at 95. Let's ask the question. Let's go 90. Let's see over here. Got me with the money. Low kilo automatic looking at 90,000. Anywhere 9 and over 9 and over. Nice and also nice over here. Only 90,000 man. Don't be late here going on the first. Anywhere at 90,000 going on the second and third. Nobody's looking at 90.
Look, number 25. Look, number 25. Anyway, 175. Anyway, 175. We get up to 175,000. All the children take the red 175,000. Whoever look what you're the red, the TBI, and the donor, and 75,000. Class, 175,000. Easy to go to the Aeroman, 75,000. Good to the red, 76,000. After 170, head 170,000. Class, 170,000. Good to the 270,000. Need 170,000. Class, 170,000. Good to the 170,000. We get a little 170,000. Whoever is 170,000. Easy for the 170,000 on the first. 170,000 on the second. 170,000 on the third final.
Beetle lot 26, it's on the lot 26 over here. 2014, it's on the Corolla. 1.6 on the Sprinter, it's on 1.6 on the Sprinter over here. Got a good money sold. Beetle is 161,000 man here. It's a Corolla after all here. Anywhere at 100,000. Anyway, on the low, see the right now. This is nice also price over here. Nice and easy invoice on the Corolla over here. 1.6 Sprinter looking at 100,000. Anyway, on the low, see the view here. Retail is 161. Yes, the retail selling at 161,000 men here. I'm looking at 100,000 to sell. Anyway, one below, get your head up and road here. Looking at 100,000 men, gotta be a buy. Yes, got an absolute bundle buy over here. Looking at only 100,000 men here. Meet me at 95,000. Let's take the win here at 95. 95 and 95, bargain buy over here. It's on the Corolla over here. Gotta be an absolute steal. Retail is 161. I'm looking at 9 and 5. Then it takes at 95,000 men. Don't be late going on the first. At 95,000 going on the second. And third. Nobody's looking at 95.
Lot number 27. Lot number 27 is red, 27 Renault Sandero, and there is a 44,000. It's on the solid in the rest of the mileage for the ladies and the multiple of anyway, nice. Then 90,000 carpet for 90,000, 44,000. It's on the solid, but only 90,000 rand. We did up for 90,000 carpet for 90,000. Whoever is 90,000, easy to go to the aeroplane 90,000, not the results of 100,000, and transportation for 44,000. That's all about it. After 85, then 85,000, 85,000, then 86,000, 86,000, 86,000, after 85,000, and on the first, on the second, then final four, final number. 498 to 85.
That's right, on the move, lot number is lot number 28. It's on to lot number 28 over here, 2018 on the Opel Astra, 1 litre turbo on the Essentia. It's on the turbo on the Essentia over here. You can still finance, got 129,000 kilos on the top. Retail is 180. It's the retail sitting in here, 180,000 over here. Got to be a buy store anywhere, 120. 125. Anywhere 125 to 125, it's a financial motor vehicle over here. It's a 2018 1-liter turbo. It's on the 1-liter on the turbo over here. It's a nice looking motor car looking at 125. Anywhere 125 to 125, financial seal wheel over here. Looking at 120,000. Take it 120. Anywhere 120 to 120, seal wheel right now at 120,000. It's financial with a retail of 180. It's the retail sitting at 180,000 rand over here. I'm looking at 120,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 120,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 120. Fuel sale over here, it's financial at 120. Anywhere 120 we show you. Don't really participate at 120,000. Let's ask the question. Let's go 115. 115 to 115, fuel over here at 115,000. It's a bargain buy. It's financial going on the first. 115,000 closing on the second, and third number is looking at 115. 115 you and I have at the bottom here looking at 116. Anywhere 116 to 116 always show you it's closed and selling at 115 on the first, second, third no advance. Number 372 going at 115. 372 at 115.
Lot number 29. Lot number 29 is the and the comfort line for the reason for the 330,000 and for the anywhere at 225. Then the 225,000 and only 225. We get up on 225,000 and car get up on 225,000 and whoever says only 225,000 and look at the 230,000 and car get up on 225,000 and whoever says only 225,000 and 142,000 after 220. Then the 225,000 and car get up on 230,000 and whoever says only 220,000 rand. We get up on 220,000 and 142,000 and it's a TDI comfort line and only 220,000 and car get up on 220,000 and whoever says only 220,000 and easy only 220,000 and with the return of 220,000 and this is about the deal with 100 behind in front of the and only 220,000 rand. We get up only 220,000 and car get up only 220,000 rand on the first, 220,000 rand on the second, 220,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 30. It's on to lot number 30 over here. Take 2019 on the Nissan Almera, 1.5 on the Astra. It's on 1.5 on the Astra over here. So look at 115 kilometers long. Low kilos retail is 152. It's retail sitting at 152 over here. Still financeable anywhere at 90,000. Anywhere 9 on the Nissan Almera over here. 2019 model financeable with 153 only on the long here. Looking at 90,000. And it takes it 9 over 9 those who will make those right now. Only 90,000 rand glory by here. 9 low to go. Yes, low to go right now. Only 90,000 rand glory by. Finance will be 85,000. Then we're 85 and 85. It's a bottom by here. Retail is 152. I'm looking at 85,000 going on the first. Anywhere 85,000 closing on the second. And third number is looking at 85.
Lot number 31. Lot 31 150,000 rand. We did it up on 150,000 rand. Car put it up on 150,000 rand. Bird put it up on 150,000 rand. Legal was at 200 rand. And 29,000 rand. Car put it up on 150,000 rand. Bird put it up on 150,000 rand. Beetle put it up on 150,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second. 150,000 rand on the third and final.
On we go, it's on the NP200 over here, lot number 32, it's on to lot number 32 over here, got to be absolute buy over here, 2023 on the Nissan NP200 over here, 1.6 petrol, it's on 1.6 on petrol over here, got to be money sold, retail sitting at 200,000, it's the retail sitting at 200,000 over here, got to fly that price over here, anywhere at 85,000, anywhere 85 and 85, halfway to the retail on the vehicle sitting at 200,000, it's a 2023 model, I'm looking at 85, anywhere 85 and 85, start to visit right now, rubber is going to attack you on the 2023 model here, 85,000, anywhere takes the 85 and 85, make it yours here, 85,000, always sure, give me 82 over, anywhere 80 over, 80 over, look to go right now, at only 80,000, and will be a J going on the first. Anybody's at 80,000 going on the second, and third is at 80.
So, lot number 33. Lot number 33 is the rare and 23 Suzuki Jimny for Jaguar I'll get 205. $200,000 on the fifth. 200,000 and a fairly fine.
We go to lot number 34 and the NP200 over here, this time with the steel canopy, 2018 on this NP200, 1.6 pickup single cab with the canopy, retailing at 121, anywhere 85, anywhere 85 and 85, but it's running over here, 85,000 and here, got to be worth the buy. It's going to be worth the buy right here now, it's got the canopy over attack here, 1.6 on petrol over here, ready for business, give me 80,000, anywhere 80 over and 80 over here, retailing at 121,000 and here, I'm looking at 80,000 to sell. Yes, got the canopy over attack here, only 80,000 and over here, going on the first. Anywhere at 80,000 going on the second, and third one is looking at 80.
Lot number 35. Lot number 35. You had 100.
We go lot number 36. Yes, lot number 36 coming through here. 2021 on the Mahindra XUV300 1.5 diesel. Yes, on 1.5 on diesel here. It's got 131,000 kilos on the clock. It's still financeable, retailing at 263. Yes, the retail sitting at 263 over here. Got to find the price over here anywhere at 140. Anywhere 140, 120,000 and behind the retail over here. 2021 1.5 diesel. Yes, on 1.5 on the diesel over here. Take finance and we'll call 131 on the clock here. Retail is 263. I'm looking at 140. Anywhere 140, 140,000 and to over here. Finance motor vehicle looking at 135. Hey, we're on 35, we're on 35, see we want right now. 135,000 rand looking on the first. 135,000 looking on the second. Third number is at 135.
Club number 37. Club number 37, ladies and gentlemen, 27 for the front running of the standing. 180 years on the top, ladies and gentlemen, the club number 120. 120,000 rand. Easy to go to 120,000 rand. Car, 120,000 rand. Where 180 years on the top, ladies and gentlemen, around 120,000 rand. Easy to go to 120,000 rand. Off the front 1.5. Head 150,000 rand. Cut the club 150,000 rand. We get 150,000 rand. Medium 150,000 rand. Car, 150,000 rand. 1.5 head. Head 150,000 rand. Cut the club 150,000 rand. Easy to go to 150,000 rand. After 150,000 rand on the third. On the second. Head in line will go 1.5. Sorry, sir? What's the number?
Just the flip side.
513.
Nice buy. On we move over here. It's a lucky motor vehicle once more. It's lot number 38. It's on to lot number 38 over here. 2014 on the Jaguar XF. It's the SC Premium Luxury. It's on premium on the luxury over here. Retail sitting at 299,000. It's the retail sitting at 299,000 right over here. Got to fly this right here any other week at 140. Hey, we're 140, halfway to the retail value over here. It's on the Jaguar Premium Luxury. It's on the premium on the luxury over here. Looking at 140. Retail is basically 300,000, sitting at 299. Hey, takes it 140 to 299 right now. It's a whole lot of the car at 140,000 right over here. We need 135. Hey, we're 135 Polo money on the Jaguar over here. Looking at 135,000. Hey, we're 135 luxury vehicle over here. 135,000 with a retail of 299. I'm looking at 135 going on the first. 135,000 going on the second. And third number is looking at 135. The through lot number 39. It's lot number 39. You can absolutely find it here. Look at that sun before the attack here. This is a 2020 Audi A3. It's on the A3 on the Sedan over here. 1 liter TFSI. It's on the S-Tronic, but 131,000 kilos on the top over here. Retail is 350. It's the retail selling at 350,000 rand here. You can finance this lovely machine over here anywhere at 230. Anywhere 230 is a financeable Audi A3 to over here. It's the S-Tronic with 131 on the top over here, financeable at 230,000. Anywhere 230 retail is 350,000. I'm looking at 230. About 120,000 behind the retail value here. Looking at 230. Anywhere 230 seeing right now. 230,000 and over here. Financeable looking at 230. Going on the first. Anywhere at 230,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 230. Nice motor car here, guys. Sunroof with seat intact. Need 225,000. Let's see here, 225. 225 and 225 make it goes here. 225,000 rand with the retail at 350. It's financeable at 225. Anywhere 225 and 225 make it goes over here. 225,000 rand. What do we buy going on the first? 225,000 going on the second. Third number is looking at 225. It's Wednesday here. Let's ask the question one more time. Give me 220. Hey, we're 220. Let's go right now. 220,000 rand here. Gotta be a steal. Yes, gotta be a steal. We right now. Retail is 350. I'm at 220. Closing the on the first. 220,000 closing on the second. Third number is at 220.
Lot number 40. Lot number 40. Lot number 40 is the best that we do not use. This is one of the brands that you have to feel on the top. Then, part of the best that I left the top. And you have 135. Yet, we have the justice. We have 135,000. Well, we have 135,000. Meet them on the 135,000. And we will only 135,000. Car, we have 135,000. Easy to go to 135,000.
Go lot 41, yes, lot number 41 going down with here. 2011 on Mercedes-Benz, B-Class B200 diesel automatic. Yes, on the little diesel and it's on the automatic over here. Retail is still 120,000 rand here. Nice to go about butterfly anywhere and 80. Anywhere 800, look to go right to right now at 18,000 rand here. Diesel automatic. Yes, on the diesel on the automatic over here. Retail still sitting at 120,000 rand here. I'm looking at 80,000 to confirm. Anywhere 800, diesel on the automatic over here. Lottery with the money still over here. Looking at 18,000 rand here. I'm going to sell it 70, give me 75. I'll take it over here at 75. At 75 at 75. I'll take it over here. 70 is the window. We won't confirm. 75. I should get the confirmation over here at 75. At 75 to 75. Let me go right now. Nice and also price here at 75,000 going on the first. 75 you want to take. 75 I have. At 75 now goes at 75. And you want it 76. Going on the first, second, third, no advance. 75 over there, but number 499 going at 75.
Lot number 42. Lot number 42. We did that for the next 10,000 car, but we'll let them in the room, people on the top, everyone 10,000, whoever easy people, everyone 10,000, I'll offer 105, yeah, we did the 5,000, and then 5,000, all of those people on the top, everyone 5,000, car, and then 5,000, and easy people, everyone 5,000, whoever I'll offer 100, 100,000, 100,000, easy because it's only 100,000, medium 100,000, car, 100,000, 100 people, I don't know 100,000, I was telling you only 100,000, medium 100,000, car, 100,000, on the first, 100,000 on the second. 100,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot 43. It's on to lot number 43. Here we get 2017 Mazda BT-50 2.2 diesel. It's on the double cab. It's on the diesel on the double cab over here. Retail on the buggy on the double cab sitting at 239. It's the retail sitting at 239,000 rand here. What do we got the money sold here? Double cab diesel at 150. And we're 150 double cab diesel over here. It's a 2.2 TDI over here. SLX double cab at 150,000. Then with 150, all the double cab to over here. So a 2017 on model over here with a retail of 239. I'm looking at 150. And with 150, see the one right now. 150,000 to take over here. We are 145. And with 145, 145, but it's going over here. 145,000 double cab going on the first. 145 going on the second. And third number is at 145.
Look, number 44. Look, number 44 ladies and gentlemen, for the Audi, for one more in the Renegade, and the mountain running the resources that are here for anywhere 85. Here, 85,000, current 85,000, well, it's only 85,000 rand. Medium 85,000, car 85,000, kids, you have a kid is also 85,000, well, it's 200,000 brands and the multi-translator 85,000, car 85,000, easy, 85,000, I'll say 80, then 80,000, car 80,000, well, it's only 80,000 rand, medium 80,000, car 80,000, well, it's 150,000, easy, 80,000, wherever it's only 80,000, we did that is only 80,000 on the first. 80,000 rand on the Sedan. 80,000 rand on the fading final quote. Guys, come and look. We told up 150,000 and I'm selling a car for 80,000 and Audi is an SE multi-tronic. Doesn't get better than this. I only need 80. Yeah. Nice try. Yeah. So this is even low. I need 80. What's 75%? No, sir. He's giving me 75 to 80. Do the math. I know you want the car. There's no doubt about it.
So for you to get the prices, you have to
I don't know the point now, sir.
auction days every Wednesday, 7 p.m. on Saturdays, 3:30 for you to participate.
I can drop another maybe 2 more something. Then we can see. Yes.
More branches within the country.
The gentleman in the store. 78 I have. 79? Then we 79,000 and up, there are only 79,000 and I'm saying 78,000 and on the third. On the second. Then in final place, the gentleman in the store. That's yours, right? What's the number, sir? 48.
Nice buy, lot number 45. It's lot number 45 we get 2019 on the Mazda CX-3. 2-liter dynamic automatic. It's another dynamic on the automatic over here. It's got 169 on the top. Retail is 250. It's the retail sitting at 250,000 rand over here. It's still financeable 2019 model anywhere at 150. Hey, we're on 150 see the right road now. 150,000 rand to take over here. Retail is 250. It's the retail sitting at 250,000 rand here. I'm looking at 150, give me 145. Financeable SUV. It's a financeable SUV going to be here. Looking at 1, 4, and 5. 145, making yours over here. Retail is 250,000 rand here. I'm looking at 145. Hey, we're 145 and 145, see the right road now. 145,000 only going on the first. 145 going on the second. And third number is at 145.
So line up of cars you can check on their website www.mercedes-benz.com.
Lot number 46. Lot number 46, ladies and gentlemen, retail is at 258,000 and anywhere 170. Get 370,000 and 270,000 and 270,000 and premium 270,000 and car 270,000 and where 170,000 and easy 270,000 and over 51 is on the top after 165. Get 365,000 and car 165,000 where 165,000 and medium 165,000 and car 165,000 and middle 58,000 and after 165,000 and where 165,000 and easy to go to 165,000 and we did 165,000 and after 160 head 160,000 and 160,000 and 160,000 and we did 160,000 and car 160,000 and on the third 160,000 and on the second 160,000 and on the third and final
We go lot number 47. It's lot number 47 over here. It's a B9 coming through. 2017 on the Audi A4. 1.14 design S-Tronic. It's on the design on the S-Tronic over here. It's got the link seat rooms all intact. Retail is 250. It's the retail sitting at 250,000 rand here. We're going to fly anywhere at 140. There, we're 140. It's a whole of B9 over here. It's at 140,000 with a retail at 250. It's the retail sitting at 250,000 rand here. I'm looking at 140 to go. It's slow to go right to another 140,000 rand will be later here. 140 to go over here. Retail once more 250 or 110,000 behind here. 140. Then we're 140 got one for 2017 B9 over here. Looking absolutely fine, still looking at 140. Let's go 135. And we're 135 to 135 B9 Audi to go over here. 135,000 going on the first. 135,000 going on the second. And third number is at 135.
Lot number 48. Lot number 48, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the Nissan available 102 on the clock in front of ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 110. Hit 910,000. Drop it down on 10,000. Only 102 from the top, ladies and gentlemen. 110,000 rand. We get it up on 110,000. Drop it down on 10,000. Start to look like 110,000 rand. Easy to go to the middle, 110,000 rand. Where? 110,000 rand. Our last at 105, then 105,000 rand, drop it down on 5,000 rand, we get done in the 105,000 rand, we get 105,000 rand, we have 105,000 rand, and the 21 in the middle, 105,000 rand, we get done in the 105,000 rand, drop it down on 105,000 rand, we have 105,000 rand on the first, 105,000 rand on the second. 105,000 rand for the third and final.
We go lot 49. Yes, on lot 49 is.
How are you? I hope you're fine. Merry Christmas. I'm doing my feeling. You know what, man? It's Christmas. 100 I have. Yeah. It's Christmas. 100 I have. That made 102,000 rand up. If I want to do easily to put it to 102,000 rand. I'm 700,000 rand on the first. On the second. Third and final. Let's do this.
197. Nice buy, lot number 49. Yes, on to lot number 49. We can finally get 2028 on the Datsun Go. 1.2 million, 84 on the clock. Yes, only got 84,000 kilos on the clock over here. Low kilos got it by still yet. Financeable anywhere at 85. Anywhere 85 and 85, but it's going to Joy now at 85,000 men to go. Yes, slow to go and Joy now at 85,000 men here. Got away by 84,000 kilos on the clock. 2020 model financeable at 85. 85 and 85, so you're right now at 85,000 and we'll be at JB 80 or 10 over here at 8 to 0 with 8 to 0 fuel savings over here with low kilos 2020 model looking at 80,200 going on the first, anywhere at only 80,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 80. I can't sell there guys, I can go 78 on here, 75 is too low, cannot confirm. 78 should be able to get confirmation to sell. I can drop two more, 78, I can meet you there. Got 84 on the clock, 2020 model, retail is 130. 78, I'll sell the car over here. 7 and 8, come and have a look over here. Low kilo for about 1.2 million over here, looking at 7 and 8. 7 and 8, 78 will be a concentrate over here. Retail is 130, 84 on the clock, 2020 model, we will say over here, looking at 7 and 8. 7 and 8, 78,000 will be a concentrate over here. Little fuel saving nice motor car, looking at 78,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 78,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 7 and 8. I can go 78 guys, I can't go any less. 78,000 is the minimum I can confirm the sale on. Low kilo motor car.
Very much.
78 I can say guys, they're not confirming at any less yet. 7 and 8, are we sure over here? Low kilo motor car looking at 78 with a retail of 130, looking at 78,000, you sure? Don't lose it for a grand, going on the first, 78,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 78. Yes, no guys, you in, you out? A whole car. Low kilos, 84, we're going to lose it for a grand. It's not even full tank. Gotta be here. 78. Are we sure? Going on the first, second, third, number is at 78.
You beat 400K.
Let's go.
117 minus the
Lot number 50 is removed now. Lot number 50 is the driver there, the Renault Sandero, and the Suzuki and the Jimny 125%. Anyway, bumper, get 130,000 rand, less than 1,000 rand, 230,000 rand. We get up to 130,000 rand, car, 130,000 rand, plus the change of money for the 230,000 rand, whoever is the 130,000 rand, we get up to 130,000 rand, and it's a local procedure, and it's a procedure, I don't know, 130,000 rand, whoever is the 130,000 rand, I lost it 125, where's the 125,000 rand, got the 125,000 rand, we get up to 125,000 rand. He never let me 25,000 rand, car, 125,000 rand, he is working for the 125,000 rand on the first. 125,000 rand on the second. 125,000 rand for the third and final pool.
We go lot number 51. It's on to lot number 51 over here. It's a 2022 on the Hyundai. It's a 1.1 motion. It's on the 1.1 motion over here. So we're 106 on the long here. Lower kilos got a retail of 159. It's the retail sitting at 159,000 rand over here. Got to be a bicycle anywhere 85. Anywhere 85 to 85, 2022 on the 8 over here. It's financeable, seller take fuel sale. Looking at 85. 85 and 85 maybe goes over here. Don't go 85, so it'll be 80,000 I'll take the bid here. 18 over. 18 over and 18 over. It's low to go over here. It's little fuel sale 2022 on the 8 looking at 80,000. Closing good on the first. Anywhere at 80,000 going on the second. Third number is looking at 80. Gotta be here. Let's see. He says I can go 75. I can sell there. 7 and 5. 7 and 5 or 75, but it's running right now. It's got a retail sitting at 160. It's a fuel saver at 75. 7 and 5 or 75. But we over here going on the first. 75 on the second, third number is looking at 75 units, so got 7 and 5, 75 not closing, selling in the advance, looking at 76, going on the first, second, third no more, selling to you, so the number 454, going at 75.
Lot number 52. Lot number 52.
We go lot number 53. It's on to lot number 53 over here. It's a 4x2 20 on the listening trail over here. 2 litre 4x2 got 170 on the top, retail 141. It's got retail sitting at 141,000 over here. Very good money sold here anywhere at 90,000. Anywhere at 9 and over 9 and over to go right to now at 90,000. And family SUV over here. It's on the diesel 4x2. It's on the diesel on 4x2 over here. Looking at 90,000, we 85. Anywhere 85 and 85, maybe goes over here. All of it should be over here with a retail of 141, looking at 85. 85 and 85 over here. It'll be there going on the first. 85,000 going on the second. Third number is looking at 85. I have over there. Looking at 86. And we're 86 and 86 over here. Got 85,000 closed and selling going on the first. Second, third, no more. 85 selling. Get your bid number, please, man. There's the flip side, 452 at 85. 452 at 85.
Lot number 54. Lot number 54 is Mahindra XUV300, 94,000 cases on the road, anywhere at 95. Yeah, 95,000 rand. Got a bit of 95,000 rand. Remember, it's only 95,000 rand. We get up for 95,000 rand. Got a bit of 95,000 rand. 94,000 rand. This one was on the 95,000 rand. Wherever it is, 95,000 rand. We get up for 95,000 rand. Not the mileage for the head of 95,000 rand. Wherever it is, 95,000 rand. Easy to go into 95,000 rand. All I said 90. Yeah, 90,000 rand. Got a bit of 90,000 rand. We get up for 90,000 rand. Got a bit of 90,000 rand. Easy to go into only 90,000 rand. Need 90,000 rand. Wherever it is, 90,000 rand. 94,000 cases on the Sunday at only 90,000 rand. Need 90,000 rand. We get up for 90,000 rand. Got a bit of 90,000 rand on the third. 90,000 rand on the second. 90,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot 55. It's lot number 55 on the line over here. 2018 on the Nissan Qashqai. 1.2 turbo center. It's on the 1.2 turbo on the center over here. Retail sitting at 206,000. It's the retail sitting at 206. It's going to be an absolute steal deal here. Anywhere at 115 at 115. 115 all over Nissan Qashqai over here. 1.2 turbo. It's financeable. So we've got 160,000 on the top here. Looking at 115. Anywhere 115 all the way should be coming through over here. It's a 2018 model still here, looking at 115. 115, see the way to go here. 115,000, give me 110. We're 1 see the right now, but 110,000 will be here going on the first. Anywhere at 110,000 going on the second. Third, no, but it's looking at 110. Gotta be my here, guys. Retail is 206. I'll go 105 over here. Got a steel wheel here at 105. 105, all the way should be coming through over here. 100,000 rand behind the retail value. Retail 206. I'm looking at 105,000, closing it on the first. 105,000 on the second and third. So it is at 105. We go.
Lot number 6, lot number 34. Lot number 34 is the red, is the lot of cross, and it's across the number of and the national country in the based on the 79,000 cases on the top end. These are the papers, the 205,000 red property, anyway, one day, then 130,000 red, 130,000 red, 130,000 red, 79,000 cases on the top end, 130,000 red, car, 130,000 red, easy to go into the red, 130,000 red, and it's across the exchange in the red, so 140 inches, and 130,000 red, car, 130,000 red, where, 130,000 red, retail select 35,000 red, class 125, yeah, 325,000 red, car, 135,000 red, 125, medium 135,000 red, car, 135,000 red, retail select 135,000 red, 135,000 red, 135,000 red, 79,000 cases on the top end, 125,000 red on the third. 125,000 rand on the second, 125,000 rand on the third and final pool.
So lot 57, yes, lot number 57 over here. 2014 on the VW Polo, classic 1.6 capital line Turtronic. Yes, on the Turtronic Polo sedan over here. It's the automatic, so we got 146,000 kilos on the top, low kilos on the 2014 over here, anywhere at 105. Hey, we're 105 is on Polo over here. It's a comfort line Turtronic with low kilos. Yes, got low kilos over the tank. You're going to have to see the video here, looking at 105. Hey, it takes it 105 and 105 making yours right now. But 105,000 rands confirmed over here, looking at 105 Turtronic comfort line. Yes, on the Turtronic on the comfort line over here. Got very good low kilometers on the clock here. Got 146 on the clock for 2014. There's nothing over here. Give me 100 on go. Hey, we're one below making yours over here. It's absolutely nice and also price here. Looking at 100,000, closing it on the first. 100,000 going on the second. Third number is looking at only 100.
Lot number 58. Lot number 58 is the representative of the GCI for translation and
We move lot 59, it's lot 59, solidified here, 2023 on the Renegade, 1 meter dynamics in 10 to 5 over here, still financeable, retail is 153, anywhere at 65, anywhere at 65 or 65, affordable by over here, it's a 2023 model Renegade, retail is 153 over here, I'm looking at 65,000, anywhere at 65 or 65, so we won't go now, 2023 model financeable, you've got to know it's worth that money over here. 6 and 5, low to go. It's low is going to go right to it now at 65,000 over here. Retail is 153, 2023 model over here. 6 and 5. 6 and 5 is 65. Maybe goes over here. 65,000 going on the first. 65,000 going on the second. And third number is looking at 65.
Lot number 60. Lot number 60 is the Mercedes-Benz Audi and Renault Sandero and Beetle. Beetle for the vehicle is 236,000 anyway 135. Yes, 125. With it. And only 125. We did not only 25,000 God, but 125,000 kids, and all that. Kids is also only 125. Well, 125,000 we'll put it to 126,000 and that's about the I don't have that 25,000 God, but I don't have that 25,000 on the first. 125,000 on the second. 125,000 on the third and final.
We move lot 61. It's on to lot number 61. We're going to here. 2021 on the Nissan Micra. Another 900 turbo on the center. Here's the 125 on the top. Retail 231 anywhere at 125. Anywhere 125 or 125. 900 turbo fuel cell over here. With a retail of 231. It's a 2021 with low kilos looking at 1, 2, and 5. 125 or 125 maybe goes over here. 125,000 then always showing here. We'll go 120 on this one. Let's see here. 120. It takes it 1 2 over 1 2 over 2 over here. Financeable fuel saver at 120,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 120,000 always sure going on the second. Third number is looking at 120.
Number 62. Number 62 is the Mercedes-Benz Audi and the 140 at the time for the plane 152 on the bottom of the plane Beetle for the vehicle is 273,000 anyway 175. 875,000 175. We did it up 175,000 God put it up 175,000 175,000 features on the club, ladies and gentlemen. Around 175,000, good, 175,000, bigger than the Renault 175,000, all up to 170, head 170,000, carpet 170,000, easy, Renault 170,000, resources 273,000, carpet 170,000, good, 170,000, bigger than the Renault 170,000, good, 170,000 on the first. 170,000 rand on the second. 170,000 rand on the third and final.
We go, lot 63. Yes, on to lot 63, going to be over here. 2020 on the Renault 304, 900 turbo expression. It's a 66 kilowatts, got less than 80,000 kilos on the top. Yes, only got 80,000 kilos on the top over here. Retail is 199,000 rand. It's financeable, going to fly anywhere at 110. Anyway, onward, it's going right now. 110,000 rand to sell over here. It's financeable, 80,000 kilos on the top over here. Looking at 110. Retail is 199. Yes, the retail is at 199 over here. It's financeable. It's an absolute fuel set. We're going to go 110, give me 105. Anyway, 105, 105 fuel set to over here. Low kilo 2020 model here. Looking at 105 going on the first. Anywhere at 105,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 105.
Lot number 64. Lot number 64 is the representative 2013 public that people usually say, so then the people that make up and representative anyway, 95. Then 95,000 only 95,000 permanent, only 95,000 rand. We get up only 95,000 car, only 95,000 kids, kids also only 95,000 permanent, only 95,000 and then it's only and only 95. We get up only 95,000 car, only 95,000 permanent, only 95,000 and on the third. 95,000 rand on the second. 95,000 rand on the third and final. We move lot 65. Yes, lot 65 on the line over here. 2013 on the mini one. 1.6 to 152 on the top over here. Low kilo. Yes, got low kilos on the mini over here. Retail is 130. Yes, the retail selling at 130,000 rand over here. Got to buy still over here anywhere at 75,000. Anyway, 75 or 75, but it's right now. Looking at 75,000 rand over here. It's on the mini one with only 152,000 on the top. Yes, got low kilos on the tax over here. Got to but it's right over here. 75,000. Anyway, 75 or 75, make it goes over here. We're going to go 75,000. Give me 70, I'll take it over here. Retail is 130. Yes, the retail selling at 130,000 right over here. I'm looking at 70,000 going on the first. 70,000 going on the second. And third, what is it? 70. Lot number 66. Lot number 66. This is 2000 BMW Suzuki anywhere at 60. Then 60,000 rand, only 60,000 rand. There's only 60,000 rand. We get it up on 60,000 rand. Car, only 60,000 rand. Popular for the light, only 60,000 rand. Whoever only 60,000 rand. We only 60,000 rand. Whoever only 60,000 rand. All up at 55. Then 55,000 rand. Car, only 55,000 rand. We get that only 55,000 rand. Kids, kids also only 55,000 rand. Car, only 55,000 rand. Whoever only 55,000 rand on the first. 55,000 rand on the second. 55,000 rand on the third and final. We move lot 67. It's on lot 67 over here. 2013 on the Honda Civic. It's the 1.6 Comfort automatic. It's on Comfort only automatic over here. Retail still over 100,000 rand over here. Automatic Comfort lights than here. Anyway, it's 75. Anyway, 75 or 75. Make it your right now. Family motor vehicle on the Comfort line. Automatic. It's automatic family motor car. You're looking at 7 and 5. Anyway, 75 or 75. See you right now. Automatic Comfort line motor vehicle here. We're going to 75. Give me 70. We're taking 7 over to go right now. Only 70,000 rand automatic. Retail over 100,000 rand here. I'm looking at 70,000 going on the first.
Anywhere at 70,000 automatic under line. Going on the second and third numbers looking at 70.
Lot number 68. Lot number 68 is represented in the interior of the one that is working the island of Renegade for the first. And it's is on the top of the release of the referee on the referee. In 125, we did after 120,
we move lot 69. It's on to lot 69 over here. 20 on the Ford Fiesta. 1.6 Sport Line 5 low over here. Got to be with the bicycle anywhere at 80,000 is what I need to confirm the sell on here. 8 to know. 8 to know. Look to the right to an hour. 80,000 rand to take it over here. Got to be with the bicycle here. It's the 1.6 Sport Line looking at 80. 8 to know. We show it here. 80,000 rand will be led here. Going on the first. 80,000 looking on the second, and the third number is at 80.
Mileage 195.
Lot number 7. Lot number 7. Ladies and after 95, we check 85. And then 95. 84, 99, 99. That means 85. 85 on that. Then 86,000 rand. Then 86,000 rand. I'm going to 85,000 rand on the third. On the sixth. Then 85 will go. 85 will go. What's the plan of the what's the number? It's a 5, yeah. 521.
By on we move lot number 71. It's on to lot number 71 over here. 2015 BMW 3 Series. It's a 320i luxury line automatic. It's on the luxury line on the automatic over here. Retail selling at 190,000 rand here, anywhere at 100,000. Anywhere on the load BMW luxury line over here. It's on the automatic. This is a 3-motor car with a retail selling at 190. I'm looking at 100. Anywhere on the load, nice clean BMW over here. Looking at 100,000 rand. Let's go 95, we'll take it over here, 9 and 5, 9 and 5 and 95 will retail 190,000 rand over here, luxury line automatic at 95,000 going on the first, anywhere at 95,000 very worth to buy here, going on the second, and third number is looking at 95. Here we go.
Lot number 72. Lot number 72 is the 17 for case of 100. Anyway, 90,000 only 90,000 rand. We did that only 90,000 and car, only 90,000 and 166 on only 90,000 and whoever only 90,000 and he did only 90,000 and car, only 90,000 and also 85. Yes, 85,000 and only 85,000 and whoever only 85,000 rand. Whoever 85,000 car, only 85,000 and he did only 85,000 and on the first. 85,000 rand on the second. 85,000 rand on the third and final call.
Let's go, lot 73. It's on to lot number 73. We get a 2017 Renault Sandero 900 turbo driving with 103 on the clock. It's only 103,000 kilos on the clock over here. Absolute low mileage and still financed. Retail is 123 anywhere at 80. Anywhere 80 over 80 over. Say finance a little motor vehicle go here. 2017 900 turbo with 103 on the clock here. Maybe 75,000. Anywhere 75 to 75. See what we want right now. Financeable 2017 with low kilos. It's got low kilos rolling tax here. Selling at only 103 900 turbo at 7 and 5. Anywhere 75 to 75. Making yours right now. Very natural speed feel over here. Take nice little motor car with a retail of nearly 125. We're looking at 75,000. Anywhere takes it 75 to 75. We show here closing good at 75 on the first. 75,000 going on the second and third. No, is it only 75? 75 I have at the top here. Anyway, 76. Anyway, 76 and 76 we show here. Closing and selling at 75,000 on the first, second, third, no more. Then number 4, 2, 4 going at 75.
Lot number 74. Lot number 74, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 75. Only 75,000 rand. We get up on 75,000 rand. God, we get up on 75,000 rand. That's a JC, the red only 75,000 rand. These people is $75,000, $120 on our last 7 and 0. Red is 70,000 rand. That we get up only 70,000 rand. These people is only 70,000 rand. Bit we up only 70,000 rand. Red is only 70,000 rand. We get that in the red only 70,000 rand. God, we get up only 70,000 rand. These people is red only 70,000 rand. Red is 70,000 rand. These people is
finance through the banks.
only 70,000 rand. Red is only 70,000 rand. We get that in the red only 70,000 rand on the third. 70,000 rand on the second. We need to see on the second
You
time.
don't want to buy it on finance, you can buy cash.
You don't even want to take it. You say,
It's 65 for
I'm
this.
going to tell you myself the last one you said. I'm at 75. If you see people doing it at 68, we know this will cover something. Have a look at the price tag. As a system with the price tag,
So if you come to the auction, you will bid for the vehicle, you win it, or if you can invoice with the bank details, that's what you want to transfer the list.
81075 minus your five comes down to 76075.
It obviously depends if you sort out your own finances, then you don't pay extra.
The outside is 65. And then 68. Not the only 68,000 rand. Where I said only 68,000 rand. We get that in the red only 68,000 rand on the third. 68,000 rand on the second. 68,000 rand on the third and final move. Yes or no?
This one,
So it's automatic.
It's an automatic.
The 130 on the top. You're going to start looking for the 2018 automatic
2018 on
for that price.
this vehicle, if you do not know, is a JMC Land Wing 2-liter. It's an automatic. Mileage on it is 120.
On the move then, this is lot number.
Are you in the 68?
Yeah.
What are you making me work for my money? 68 I have. Then with 69,000 rand. 69,000 rand. I'm saying 68,000 on the first. On the second. Then in final was 69 I have. Then just 69,000 on the 68. Yeah, it was like
461. 461.
461.
We go on 75. Yes, on 75 here to Polo. Yes, a 2021 VW Polo. It's the 1 liter TSI trademark. 122,000 kilos on the clock. Low kilos with a retail of 230. Yes, the retail selling is 230,000 rand. Yes, finance financeable anywhere at 140. Anywhere 140, 200 now. 140,000 lens to see who's over here. It's a Polo to go here, looking at 140. Anywhere 140, see who's going to go over here. 140,000 over here. So 122 on the market. 2021 model, go 135. Anywhere 135 to 135, see who's over here. It's financeable with a retail of 230. I'm looking at 135 to confirm. Anywhere it takes it 135 to 135. What we show here, financeable at 135,000 going on the first. 135,000 going on the second, and third, what is it, 135.
135 with mileage.
$85,000 on the second, $85,000 on the third and final pool.
In most cases, the service fee you could also add it into service fee if you don't get like a lump sum.
Last year, that we can, unfortunately, some vehicles, it's higher than this. No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Parliament? Okay. Anything else?
Service fees differ from Renegade to Fiesta.
Have you seen what it really costs?
But the 3K, 5K is
240,000 less. Retail.
The only downside is you have to apply for the pen. That is
I need 85 to sell. That depends on 85,000 wherever it is only 85,000 easy to go into only 85,000 wherever it is only 85,000 and only 85,000 on the first. 85,000 on the second. 85,000 on the third and final. I just need a yes or no.
because if you're gonna pay 20K that's
Concern, I need 85 to sell. The Harvard will be 10, but I need 85 to sell. In? You tell me before something starts living. 85 on that. Then you need 86,000 better. If you have only 86,000 better, good. Then it'll be like 86,000 and after 85,000 and on the third. On the second. Then you find
by on we move on number 77. It's on the bottom 77 over here. 2017 Mercedes-Benz GLE 250 diesel 4MAX. It's on diesel on the 4MAX over here. It's got a retail selling at 507. It's got a retail selling over $500,000 right over here. Anywhere at 270. Anywhere 27 over 27 retail selling at 507,000 right over here. 2017 GLE diesel looking at 270. Anywhere takes it 27 over 27 ceiling right now. 270,000 right here. All the luxury SUV here, 270. You need 265 over here, 265. 265 over 265. GLE 250 diesel 4MAX over here. Retail over 500,000. I'm looking at 265 on the first, second, third. What is it? 265. Good luck.
Look, number 78. Look, number 78. Ladies and gentlemen, 78. Look, that's our good to done and the CD of the 111 almost all the look at the cost of the credit, probably the railway 100. Then 100,000 the cut, then 100,000 we're only 100,000 men. We did 100,000 car, 100,000 kids, and I was a kid, also the children, 100,000 We get it up on the 95,000 and car, pick it up on the 95,000 and get it up as a kid, so on the 95,000 and easy to go to the 95,000 and car, pick it up on the 95,000 and we get it on the 95,000 and on the third. 95,000 and on the second. 95,000 and sorry? 75. I should be ashamed if I say that number. Honestly, it was you. No, you don't want to think the number. So you don't put it there. No, you don't. I don't want to think the number. I need 95. I don't want to think the number. Don't know. I need 95. That is going to be 95,000. There's going to be 95,000 on the second. Then it's fine to
Okay, lot number 79. Yes, lot number 79, certified here. 20 targets on the Audi A4, 1.8 turbo, Avant Ambition Multitronic. Yes, on the Ambition Multitronic over here. Got revised over here. It's got no kilos in tax here, and it's on the Ambition Multitronic Avant over here. Family work car anywhere at 75,000. Anyway, 75 or 75 are all Audi A4 over here. 1.8 turbo Multitronic on the Avant over here. 7 and 5. Anyway, 75 and 75, but it's running right now. It's a whole lot of Audi got to be buying over here. Retailing at 125, looking at 7 and 5 to go. Yes, look to go right now, looking at only 75,000 there on the way here. We'll go 75, we'll go 70,000, I'll take a bit over here. 7 and over. That's 7 and over to 7 and over on the Audi to over here. Very nice wholesale price over here. 70,000 rand. If you want to come and have a look, come and have a look as well here, sir. 70,000, I can take a bit over here. 7 and over. That's 7 and over to 7 and over. Take 20,000 over here. Avant Ambition Multitronic over here. Looking at 70,000, I can take a bit over here. If you want to come and have a look, I'm welcome to come and have a look.
Regardless of the mandate,
2012 model A4 1.8 turbo. It's an Avant Ambition and it's the Multitronic. So if the automatic over here retail is 123,400, I'm looking at 70,000 to take it over here. Looking at 7 and over. That's 7 and over to 7 and over. It's running right now. It's 70,000 right now. We sure here to take it over here. Got to be a buyer looking at 70. Are we sure over here? I'll go 68. I'll give you 2 more. 68, I'll take over here. 6 and 8. That's 6 and 8. 68 over here. To get straight over here. 68,000 right I'll take here. Retail. So 1.4, 1.8 petrol. 1.8 petrol over here, Avant Multitronic over here, looking at 68,000 to take it over here at 6 and 8. That's 6 and 8 and 68 over here, constantly over here at 68,000. Always show here going on the first at 68,000, going on the second there. Third look, it is looking at 68. Need to go here, guys. 68,000 is the bare minimum number I can take to confirm it over here. Retail is 123. Sorry? Sure. Tough to say. I want to guess with it. Yeah, I'd say maybe per 100, maybe 7 to 8.
You live in South Africa, you come to Algeria.
68, 68 I can confirm. 68 I have any advance looking at 69 on the first, second, third. Okay, sir, all yours. Just want to confirm your credit number, please. 376. 376 at 68.
Lot number 80. Lot number 80. $70,000 on the second. 70,000 rand. On the third and final call.
We go lot 81, it's on to lot 81 going over here, 2018 it's on the Ford Ranger, this is the 2.2 diesel and it's the 4x4 fully maintained 3 buckets over here, retailing at 260, I need 155, anyway, 105 fully maintained 3 buckets over here, it's the 2.2 diesel with the canopy on intact over here, ready for business looking at 155, anyway, 105 to the right now, at 155,000 rand to go over here, 155, 105, making goes over here, 155,000 rand to confirm over here, got to be with money still over here, 155, 105 over here, looking at 155,000 going on the first, 155 going on the second, and third number is at 155. So,
Lot number 82. Lot number
we move lot 83, it's on to lot 83, to realize so 2014 on the Tata Indica 1.4 LE on the low turbo here, it's got less than 100,000 kilos on the top, 93,000 kilos on the top, retail is 77,000, going with Chrysler anywhere at 40, anywhere at 400, 200 over here, take fuel save with low kilos intact here, 93,000 kilos on the top, I'm looking at 40,000, anywhere at 400, 200 right now, at 40,000 and 38 here. Give me 38, let's see here, 3 and 8. 3 and 8 to 38, you'll be 8 pounds over here. Retail still sitting at 77,000, I'm looking at 38,000 to confirm over here, less than 100,000 on the top. It's got less than 100,000 kilos on the top over here, looking at 38,000 going on the first, 38,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 38.
Lot number 84. Lot number 84, ladies and gentlemen, 200, 21, only 95,000 here. On the floor, ladies and gentlemen, resources, the 238,000, anyway, 135. Then 135,000, 95,000 cases on the front, and only 135. We get up 135,000, God, 135,000, 135,000, easy, and 135,000. I'll be last 95,000 cases on the top. I'll last 130. Then 135,000, 130,000, 130,000 rand. 95,000 cases on the front, 130,000. God, 130,000, and we're and 30,000 and 90,000 cases on the front, number minus 48. Reason for the 130,000 and after that, 130,000 rand on the first. 130,000 rand on the second. 130,000 rand on the third and final call.
Let's go, lot 85. It's lot 85 over here. 2015 all Ford Kuga, 1.5 English train line, and it's the automatic. It's a train line on the automatic over here. So we got 166,000 kilos on the top. Retail is 190,000 anywhere at 120. Anywhere 120 automatic family SUV to go over here. So it's 2015 automatic with low kilos over the tank. I'll go 115. Anywhere 115 to 115 value for money mile over here. Retailing at 190,000 rand here. Automatic with decent kilos on the top here at 115. 115, but it's worth over here. 115,000 are we showing here. Let's go 110. Anyway, 110, let's go right now at 110,000 rand here. Retail is 190. It's the automatic. It's the automatic. So it'll be 166,000 kilos on the top over here. Looking at 110,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 110,000 going on the second. third number is at 110. Give me 105. Let's see the second house over here at 105. 105 over here. See over here. Automatic with good low kilos roll intact. You're looking at 105,000. Closing the on the first. 105 on the second. Third number is looking at 105. Let's go.
Lot number 86. Lot number 86.
We go, this is lot 87, it's on to lot 87 over here, 2020 Nissan NP200 over here, 1.6 pickup on the single cab over here, retail 150, anywhere at 85, anywhere at 85 and 85, NP200 with canopy on intact over here, so at 2020 model looking at 85,000, anywhere at 85 and 85, ready towards the Sandero business over here, retailing at 145, looking at 85,000, anywhere takes it 85,000, at closing that on the first. Second and third number is looking at 85.
Lot number 88. Lot number 88 is the as an export the resources the 28,000 England 165. Then 65,000 165,000 million. After 160, then we have 160,000 rand. We can have 160,000 rand. Car we get 160,000. We get 160,000. Look at the 160,000 rand on the first. On the second. Then final 160 I have. Then we have 161,000 rand. Pick it up from the next 61,000 rand. We're going to 61,000 rand. After 160,000 rand on the third. On the second. Then final 160. Final 391 160.
Advice on we go, lot 89. It's on to lot 89 of the final year. 20 on Hyundai Sonata over here. It's the Yaris executive automatic. It's on the executive on the automatic over here. But the advice over here, it's a whole lot of family work over here. And it's the automatic with the panoramic roof intact anywhere at 80,000. Anywhere at 80,000. It's on the Yaris executive over here. On the Hyundai Sonata, retail is 120,000 rand. It's a whole lot of half. It's a whole lot of half a little right over here. I'm looking at 80,000 to go. Anywhere 80,000 over here. Don't want to go 80,000. I'll go 75. I'll submit and see if they'll take it. 75. At 75 to 75. See what we do over here. GLS executive over here. Nicely straight motor car. Double sun full intact here at 75,000. Looking on the first. At 75,000 I have. At 75 my total selling in advance at 76 on the first, second, third, no more. 75 all goes down, number 370 going at 75.
Lot number 90. Lot number 90.
this one?
$145,000 on the second, $145,000 on the third and final.
We move, it's lot number 91. It's on to lot number 91 over here. 360 on the Sandero, 900 turbo expression over here. It's got 105 on the block over here. Low kilos. It's got low kilos all intact. You're going to buy still over here. Anyway, it's 65. Anyway, 65 to 65. Run around motor vehicle over here. Fuel cell with low kilos. Got 105 on the block. Looking at 65,000. Anyway, 65 to 65. Let me go right here now. It's 65,000 and the delay box right over here. Give me 60, I'll take over here. 6 and over. That's 6 and over. 6 and over. 4 over vehicles go over here. Looking at 60,000. Retail is 112. We're looking at 6 and 0 to go. It's low to go right here now. Only 60,000 and over here. 2016 model with 105 on the block over here. Looking at 60, are we sure? Anyway, 6 and over. 6 and 0 still be over here. At 60,000 going on the first. At 60,000 going on the second, and third number is looking at 60.
Lot number 92. Lot number 92. Anyway, 65. Then 65,000. Only 65,000 rand. We did that.
Is 174.
Easy to go to the Renault 65,000. Whoever gets 65,000. All I said 60. Then 60,000. Not that only 60,000. We did that. Only 60,000 rand. Whoever gets only 60,000. Easy to go to the Renault 60,000. Got to get only 60,000 rand on the first. On the second. Then final.
On we go, lot number is lot number 93. It's on to lot number 93 over here. It is a 2016 on Mercedes-Benz over here. GL350 diesel 4MATIC. It's on diesel on the 4MATIC over here. It's got 135,000 kilos on the top over here. You can still finance it. Retail is 529. It's retail 729,000 over here. It is the diesel over here anyway at 350. Anyway, 35 over to 35 over to 200 over here. 350,000 going on the first, second, third. Let's take it through. On we go.
350, bit on the map. Here's a Toyota Hilux, followed by just you see a red color button. If you're looking to start your own side hustle of buying and selling cars, you need to follow me. If you're looking to buy a vehicle below market value or retail price, you need to follow me. 2026 is around the corner. Buyers need to start businesses. If you're looking to start your own business, definitely follow me as well. Viewing is open 24 hours.
Lot number 94. Lot number 94 is the Mercedes 2023 Toyota, BT-50, and it's a Suzuki Anyway, 165. Beetle, 165. We did that for 165,000. All the intended for anything. I don't know 65,000. God, but I'm going to 65,000. Wherever that's 65,000. All I said 160. Then 60,000. But I'm on 60,000. Beetle, 60,000. Such a 60,000. Easy to go to the room and let's speak out of it. Whoever the room and let's speak out of it, and speak out of it. I don't know, let's speak out of it. God, the room and let's speak out of it on the first. 160,000 rand on the second. 160,000 rand on the third and final. I'll ask the 155. Then 855,000 and carpet ground 155,000 and easy 155. We did 155,000 and carpet ground 155,000 and such over the things 155,000 and whoever did 155,000 and on the 155,000 and on the second. 155,000 and on the second line.
We go lot number 95. It's on to lot number 95 over here. What I stand at 315 on BMW 3 Series over here. 316i and it's the automatic F30. It's on the automatic Audi F30 over here. Very good money still. It's going to be at 167 on the clock. Decent kilos on the clock. Retail at 175. Anywhere at 105. Anywhere 105 to 105. Nice new BMW coming through over here. It's on the F30 automatic. Low kilos giving 100. Anywhere on the lower, on the lower. Over here, retailing at 175,000 over here, looking at 100,000 low to go. It's looking to go right to down at 100,000 and only going on the first. Looking at 100,000 going on the second and third. Number is looking at 100.
Number 96.
So today we did 281.
We go lot 97. It's on to lot 97 over here. Golf 7 coming through. 2013 VW Golf 7 1.4 TSI comfort line DSG. It's on comfort line DSG over here. Automatic with the 7 attack here. Retailing at 176 over here. Anywhere at 110. Anywhere at 110 Golf 7 over here. Comfort line on the DSG. It's on comfort line on the DSG over here. Say a whole lot of Golf 7 for that price over here. At only 110. It's Polo Viva money over here. Golf 7 looking at 110. Anywhere, one more over, 200 over here. 110,000 give me 105. Will take it over here. 105. 105 and 105. Anybody looking at 105,000 only going on the first. 105 going on the second and third. Number is looking at 105. Golf 7 over here. Got to be a buy here. Give me 100. Let's see it. 100 over. 100 Golf 7 over here. Comfort line DSG. It's got the sunroof, lid seats, drums all intact here. Ticks all the right boxes. Looking at 100,000 on the first. 100,000 on the second and third. Number is looking at 100.
Lot number 98. Lot number 98 is the red, and the put it the photo for the red, the CFPC, and the Navigator Guard, and the most of the game is the put the red, anyway, 140. Then they had the 40,000 red, the grammar red, 40,000 red. These people go to the land 40,000 red. We did 140,000 red, the grammar red, 40,000 red, where they did 140,000 red, and after 135, then they had the 35,000 red, the grammar red, 35,000 red, and the soul. We did 150,000 red. We did 150,000 red on the first. On the second. Very final.
On we go, lot number 99. It's on to lot 99 and 5 over here. 2010 on the VW CC over here. It is the Comfort Coupe. It's on the Comfort Coupe over here. It's an absolute star of a motor vehicle. It's the TSI DSG. It is the automatic. It's an absolute classic over here. Anywhere at 95. Anywhere at 95 and 95. It's on Comfort Coupe over here. It's on the CC DSG. It's on the GD, the TSI DSG over here. Female car, lovely space, all intact here. I'll go 90,000. Anywhere 9 and over 9 and over on the VW CC to go over here. Looking at 90,000 going on the first. 90,000 on the second, and third number is looking at 90. Let's go.
Lot number 100. Lot number 100 is the red.
Let's all check I think that was a giveaway. Guys, what do you think of the price on that disco for 100?
On we go, lot 101. It's on to lot 101 here. Finance Bill 2019 VW Golf 7, 1.4 TSI comfort line DSG. It's on the comfort line DSG over here. 1 extra it's financeable. Retail is 280,000 anywhere at 160. Anywhere 160 over 160. This is the 2019 model over here. TSI comfort line DSG. It's still financeable coming through over here. Looking at 160. Still behind it. Retail is 280 on it, 160. Anywhere 160 over 160. This one is financeable to go over here. Give me 155. Anywhere 105 or 105. See the right work out. 155 financeable on the first, second, third, go at 155.
Lot number 110. Lot number 110, ladies and gentlemen. Renault Sandero
Website for benchmarks is
On we go, lot 103. It's on to lot 103 over here. 2017 on the Ford Focus, 1.5. EcoSport on the trend line here. It's only 118,000 kilos on the clock. Low kilos. It's got low kilos all intact over here. Got to be by retail at 177,000 anywhere at 105. Anywhere 105 or 105, but it's over here. It's financeable. It's on the EcoSport trend line over here. 118,000 kilos on the clock over here. Got to be steel. Give me 100. Anywhere on the low, but it's going to enjoy now. 100,000 man over here. Got to be an absolute buy. It's got to be an absolute buy over here. Looking at 100,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 100,000 going on the second. And third, but it's looking at 100. Gotta be guys, low kilo motor car. I'll go 95. Jonah take the bit over here. Give me 9 and 5. 9 and 5 and 95. See the right now at 95,000. Closing the way on the first. 95,000 on the second, and third number is at 95. Let's go.
Lot number 104. Lot number 104. On the first, 130,000 and on the second, 130,000 and on the third and final.
On we go, lot number 105. It's on to lot 105 over here. 2021 on the Renault driver. 1 meter special on the left. So look at 115 on the top over here. Low kilos, it's financeable anywhere at 120. Anywhere 1 2 over, 1 2 over, it's where 1 2 now. 120,000 2019 model car over here with low kilos looking at 120,000. Anyway, onto over, see we won't go now, but 120,000, give me 115, I'll take over here. Family car at 115. 115, is financeable over here. What do we buy at 115,000 going on the first? At 115, 115 going on the second. Third number is looking at 115. I can't take less on this one here. 115 is the bottom line. 2021 model over here. Financeable at 115 going on the first. 115,000 going on the second. Third number is at 115.
Lot number 106. Lot number 106, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 VW Polo Tiguan for comfort and ladies and gentlemen, from 6,000 pages on the bottom part of ladies and gentlemen, look at each other in the 8,000 and anyway, 145. Then, 145,000 and that's the government, 145,000 and 145. We get down to 145,000 and that's the government, 145,000 and 46,000 pages on the top, ladies and gentlemen, 145,000 and all up to 140. Then, 140,000 and that's the government, 40,000 we get done in the room under 40,000 rand. Bit in up under 40,000 rand. God, get up under 40,000 we get done in the room under 40,000 rand. 46,000 get on the side. After 135, then under 35,000 rand. Just get up under 35,000 rand. Room under 35. Put the two pieces of 108,000 rand. God, get up under 35,000 rand. Where is the room under 35,000 rand? I'll be not 46,000 case. I'll say one day. Then we have 30,000 rand. Just take it out of 30,000 rand. He's equal to the room under 30,000 rand. Me under 30,000 rand. God, take it out of 30,000 rand. Whoever takes it under 30,000 rand. 46,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and 30,000 rand on the first. 130,000 rand. 130 on half. 131. 132, man. 133. 134. Then the confirmation, 134 again, 134, 135, 135, 135, half the number, 135, 136, 137, 138, 138. I'm talking to you guys. 197, I know 197, 138. Got 137 here, 138 again. 138, 139, 139, 140, 141. Then we made 141,000 rand, 141,000 rand, after 140,000 rand on the first, on the second, 141, 142, 142, 143. Then we made 143,000 rand, 143,000 rand, after 142,000 rand on the first, on the second. Then final number 497.
By we move lot number 107. Yes, on lot 107 over here. 2021 on the Fiesta, 1 meter on the street over here. Finance also under 109 on the top over here. Nice little kilo retail 160, anywhere at 110. Anyway, 110 finance fuel sale over here. So 2021 on the Fiesta with a retail of 159,000 rand here. I'm looking at 110. Anyway, 110 it's going to run now, but 110,000 rand over here, looking at 110. Anyway, Texas 110, see we want now. It's finance fuel sale over here, looking at 110 on the first. 110 on the second, and third is looking at 110, 105, I'll ask the question over here, 105, 105 will be late participate over here, looking at 105,000 rand, got to be a buy going on the first, second, third, number is at 105.
Lot number 108. Lot number 108 is the present for VW will be 1.4 ladies and gentlemen. Vehicle will be 54,000 feet on the top, ladies and gentlemen.
Just going to simulate for button on the screen, please click on this. If you want to buy a car below market value, make sure you follow me. If you want to start buying and selling cars,
anyway, at 155. Then we had 155,000.
the corner.
155,000. 155. We get it up on 155. 85,000 and got it up on the 55,000 and 54,000 cases on the 28 Corolla 150. Then 850,000 and got it up on the 50,000 and 150,000 and we did it up on the 50,000 and 54,000 cases on the 28 and 150,000 and Alaska 145. Then 845,000 and got it up on the 55,000 and 145. We did it up on the 45,000 and got it up on the 45,000 and on the first. 145,000 and on the second. 145 on half. Then 846,000 and got it up on the 46,000 and 145,000 and 146. 147, 148, then 848,000 and got it up on the 48,000 and 148. 149, 150, then 850, 150, 151, 152, then 852,000 and got it up on 152, 153, 154, back at you, 154, then 854,000 and got it up on 154, 155, 156, then 856,000 and got it up on 156,000 and 155,000 and on the first, on the second. Then final move, 558.
Nice by Sir, lot number is lot number 109. It's on to lot number 109 and finally here. It's 2021 on the Hyundai i20 over here. 1.4 motion automatic. It's on motion on the automatic over here. It's only got 42,000 kilos on the clock and it's an automatic. You can finance it over here. Retail is nearly 245,000, anywhere at 150. There, one final. This is the automatic over here. 1.4 motion automatic. It's got 42 on the clock. Yeah, so it's got 42,000 kilos on the clock over here. Nice speed finance over here. Absolute fuel set looking at 150. Yeah, one final. See we want right now. 150,000 will be going on the first. 150 going on the second and third. No, but is it 150, guys? It's an automatic motor car with 42,000 kilos on the clock over here. I'll go 145. 145 and 145. See we want right now. 145,000 and will be here. Automatic nearly 100 behind the retail at 145. 145,000 and will be here going on the first. 145,000 going on the second and third. No, but is it 145? Nobody wants over here. Automatic motor car with nice low kilos all intact here. Don't know if you'll take me 140. Anyway, 140, see we want right now. 140,000 and to sell over here. And 140, it's got 42,000 kilos on the top over here. Looking at 140,000 financeable going on the first. 140 going on the second and third. Is it 140? Let's go.
Lot number 110. Lot number 110 is the first part of the day. It's really budget to wait on the and it's 1.2 kilo tank in front of 87,000 cases from the top of the anyway at 95. And 95,000 and got it up only 95,000 and it's only 95,000 and 87,000 cases on the top.
95K on the Peugeot. My which is
95,000 and all I said 90. And 90,000 and got it up only 90,000 and these are only 90,000 and 87,000 cases on the top. Only 90,000 and got it up only 90,000 and where all I said 85. Hit 85,000. Only 85,000 man. Meet only 85,000 and got it only 85,000 and on the first. 85,000 and on the second. 85,000 and on